I change locations to change the weather. Know when that rain come, got my umbrella. And when my day come, my name gon' stay up. Yeah, I know. Pedal to the metal, they know. Gone and I won't let up, they know.
Hey y'all, it's me, Reimbursement, and I'm back again with yet another video. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be about how I got my job at Hooters. So if you're interested in hearing my story time about how I finally got hired at Hooters, and like what the interview process was like and all those things like that, then keep watching. Okay, before we get started, two things. You need to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel right now. Share this video, like it, comment something, very much something. Add me on Instagram, follow me, you know what I'm saying? Support my brand in general. Second, my nail is broken. I know it's tacky, but this is what we doing. I can't get my nails done until Monday. So yeah, with that being said, right now it is Christmas while I'm recording this video. I am in North Carolina. I just got off of work. In case y'all don't know, this is your first time watching my videos or anything like that, I'm a flight attendant. I'm a new flight attendant and I'm based in Atlanta. I just moved from Richmond, Virginia to Atlanta about a month ago after I got my job as a flight attendant. So being a new flight attendant, I needed another job. So I wanted to work at Hooters. I've wanted to work at Hooters for years and they never would hire me. I think I applied for the first time maybe when I was like 18 or 19 years old. And back then I'm pretty sure they had a whole lot of different rules that they don't have now, as far as like what your hair had to look like and tattoos and things like that. So let's get started on my story about how I got hired at Hooters. So this time around I started applying again in like I want to say August or September that passed. This past August and September I started applying at Hooters in Richmond, like in the Richmond, Virginia area. I started applying there because I needed a job before, like in between then and like whenever I was going to leave for flight attendant training. I didn't have my flight attendant job, but I already knew I was gonna get it. Okay, I manifested it, and I knew I needed something between there and then like when I left for training. So I applied to like 2 Hooters, I believe, and I'm gonna put my picture up that I have too, that I applied with or whatever. And I got called back. I think I applied to 2 and I heard something back from like one of them. I just called them and I was trying to do a little check update thing, never really got no updates. And another one actually called me for an interview. So my first interview, when I went, they asked me pretty much, I'll show you guys what I wore too. Like the thing that I wore to the outfit I wore for my interviews in Richmond is what I wore to my interviews in Atlanta as well. So I watched other videos about what to wear, and it's pretty much like they were pretty much saying like, I want to say business casual but not business casual, like a cute top and like some jeans that don't like have holes in them or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have any of that and I don't have any. So what I wore was, and I'll insert a picture, you're not gonna like see a full body picture because I didn't take a full body picture, but I had like black jeans that didn't have holes, excuse me, some black Converse, a tank top, and I actually wore an actual bra because I never wear a bra, but I mean it's Hooters, so I wore an actual bra, and I wore like this plaid what you call them, like cover up shirts, the little shirts things, you know what I'm talking about. What is it called? Like an overshirt, a button up. It's like a plaid or whatever. So that's what I wore. I got called for an interview. Went in for my interview. They asked me why I wanted to work at Hooters. They asked me if I ever served before. They explained to me, like, you know, asked me if I was comfortable with, you know, like people are gonna be hitting on you, those type of things like that, how I felt about that. And honestly, my first interview, I can't really remember all the things that she was asking me, but then she was telling me about like what she wanted me to, like what they would want me to look like. She said my makeup was like perfect, and I had like my black eyeliner with my white eyeliner on top. I want to say I had like straight hair, so I had my hair down, but you are allowed at Hooters to have like locks and stuff like that. Just at that time I had my hair straight. So yeah, after that interview, she told me I could come back to try on the uniform. And I came back, I don't know, like the next day or a few days after that to try the uniform on. I looked good as hell, and I'm gonna put a picture up here of what I look like in it. But they did not hire me. So I didn't know what I did wrong. You know, honestly, I felt like people ain't want to hire me because I was too pretty. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's really how I feel. When I moved to Atlanta, I decided to apply to Hooters again because I need another job, like being a flight attendant, but that's a whole nother video. So I applied to like 6 or 7 of them things, okay? Instantly, 2 of them called me the next day for interviews, and I went to only 1 for an interview. I didn't go to the other one because the other one was, I realized it was so far from my house. It was like an hour away, and there were other ones that were closer, so I wanted to go to one of those. So the interview I did, a man interviewed me, and I told y'all what I had on already, and he just pretty much talked to me about expectations, asked me if I had another job, just explained to me like the culture, what it's like there, what the money's like, yada yada yada. And this was actually, I was kind of iffy about this location because it was not in an area that was like busy. It was more of like a, I'm about to say a suburb, not a suburb. It was not like a busy area, but I need a job. So he told me he would get back to me in like 2 days or whatever. He told me I was pretty, you know, those type of things. But I never heard back from him. So I ended up going to Richmond to do some things, whatever, do some makeup and stuff like that. And I started calling back like all the Hooters that I had applied to or whatever. And one called me, actually. One called me. And she was like, can you come in for an interview tomorrow? And I'm like, ugh. I'm like, I'm in Richmond, so I'm not able to reschedule it like for next week. I won't be back till next week. And she's like, yeah, I'll call you on Monday. I mean, I'll call you next Monday or whatever so we can schedule an interview. So Monday came around, I didn't get a call. It kind of slipped my mind. So Tuesday, I called them back myself. And she was like, oh, you can come in on Thursday for an interview. So I was in Richmond. Wednesday morning, I got up and I went home. And I drove to Atlanta so that I could be ready for my interview. So this is the interview where I actually got the job. So I told you guys what I wore, but I didn't do the white eyeliner that time. I went in. I was actually, honestly, a couple minutes late, but I don't think it mattered because when I got there, she was still waiting on another manager as well. But when I walked in, the girls were really nice. They looked amazing, by the way. They looked good. And I just felt like I was ready to get the job. So when I had my interview, they asked me why I wanted to be a Hooters girl, and I just told them the truth, y'all. When I like becoming a flight attendant and getting my job at Hooters, like anything I do, I just be myself. I can't lie, like, and I just feel like if it's meant for me, it will be mine. So she asked why I wanted to be a Hooters girl. I said, honestly, I wanted to be a Hooters girl for years. I like to look good and make money, and I know Hooters girls make good money, and you get to look good while you're doing it. And I was like, I liked, you know, just to be looking good and be in people's face while I'm looking good, and that's honestly the truth. So that's why I wanted to work at Hooters. And they laughed a little bit, but then they asked me, like, my interview was like, that was literally the only question they really asked, like really like a interview type of question. They also asked me if I had another job, and I explained that to them, and she explained to me, you know, how they work as far as schedules, and just get your schedule in, and will, like, the way they was talking to me, it was kind of like I already had the job. It wasn't really like an interview like the other ones. Now I'm starting to think that the other people, I mean, I didn't get the job, so maybe they just didn't like me, but these people are, you know, this Hooters I got hired at, they already knew. Like, when they see me, they wanted to hire me. So I guess they just had to, you know, do a little interview for formality. So they explained to me that they do not do drama, that they don't have any drama, which I'm very happy and excited about. And I explained to them how I pride myself on getting along with other women, and I do. And I get along with women pretty well for the most part. You know, you got your occasional whatever, but we don't pay them no mind. They talked to me about the uniform, about, you know, beauty standards, what I'm supposed to be looking like when I come to work. Just saying that, you know, my hair had to be done. As far as makeup, I don't remember what she said. I think she told me I don't have to wear makeup, but just be photo ready. Like, if you're comfortable without it, you don't have to wear it. She explained to me about tattoos. They don't care about them. that was the thing too. That was a big thing with Hooters. I remember that, like, they had tattoo policy. They had no visible tattoos whatsoever. And something about like your hair always having to be down and straight. But even, I think now at Hooters, your hair still has to be down. I mean, it just has to be groomed. That's what she told me. She's like, your hair has to be done. You got to just come to work looking good. No crazy colors in your hair. That was pretty much all she told me. Then I went and tried on a uniform, which will be the pictures I have probably for my what you call it, thumbnail. And it looked really good on me. And she took a picture, showed it to the other manager, and she came back and she was like, well, if you still want the job, you got the job. I was so excited. And then she gave me like this packet, and there's I had to do like an alcohol licensing type of class. Not alcohol license, I don't know, like a serving license, something that it's like an alcohol course, just to know that you know about alcohol, and you know when you have to stop serving people who you can and cannot serve, stuff like that. So I have to do that, and then I have to go back on Monday to start my orientation. The location I'm in, it's in like a shopping center, and like a good shopping center, okay, like Target, all types of stuff was out there. And then of course, because it's Christmas time, it was very, very busy in the shopping center when I had my interviews. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Got my interview. I finally got a job at Hooters. I'm so excited to be making money. I'm so excited. Like, the uniform looks so good on me, and I really wanted to be a Hooters girl for a long time. And I guess like I couldn't be a Hooters girl in Richmond because I was meant to be a Hooters girl in Atlanta, okay? And best believe I'm going to take full advantage of the benefits of like being a Hooters girl. They do like tuition reimbursement when you go to school. You get good grades. I'm definitely planning on going back to school soon. They got like calendars. You can be in a calendar, you can be in the Hooters pageant or whatever. I'm going to try out for all those things, and I'm gonna make my money. So come to Atlanta, and you know, I got the wings, the airplane wings, and I got the chicken wings, whichever one you want. Come fly with a baddie, come eat some wings with a baddie. Either or both. Come tip me. Come to Hooters in Atlanta and come tip me, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much my experience. And I want to say, people think like, first of all, I don't really have any boobs. Actually, I'm a C cup, but they think like you have to have like big boobs or whatever to work at Hooters. I've seen girls that have less boobs than I do. You can just get you a good bra, because in these pictures you see me with these boobs, I got on a Victoria's Secret something that made it look like I really had some boobies going on. I don't have any butt, no hips, whatever. I mean, I have a great body. I do. I love my body. But I've seen different body types at Hooters. So if you want to be a Hooters girl, I would say just go and show up. And when you go, definitely make sure your face is looking good. Like, you need to look good how you're gonna look like when you're working. You know what I'm saying? If you don't wear full face of makeup because you don't have to, that's fine. Me, I got discoloration things going on, so I have to have a full face. But you know, a little mascara, some gloss, a little highlight, something, just make yourself look, you know what I'm saying? You're an entertainer, so you have to come to work. Like, people come to Hooters because the girls look good, so you gotta come to work looking good. So when you go apply or you go to talk to them or whatever, you get an interview, you need to go up there looking cute, be confident, be yourself, and be honest. And if it's meant for you, you're gonna get it. And like I said, I was trying since I was like 19, not consistently, but I tried when I was 19, it didn't work. I tried in Richmond, it didn't work. I tried again in Atlanta, and now I'm a Hooters girl. So with that being said, I will be making more videos for you guys about whatever you want me to make videos about, as far as Hooters, as far as being a flight attendant, all that. Like, I just moved from Richmond to Atlanta. Like, it's lit. And I just started back doing makeup, so it's lit. Anything y'all want me to talk about, any videos y'all want to see, let me know. And like I said again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.